And so really, I mean, you just kind of woodshed through this. When you start to look through here, there are a couple different intervals that I would draw your attention to as you finish. Right here, this section. So this is the 6th versicle. Remember that? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is 5. This is the 5th versicle. And it's this series of intervals. Okay, so we have do, ti, la, but not sol. La, fa, re, do, re. This is not uncommon in terms of liturgical music and Western music structure, right? La, fa, re, do, re, that's very common, but everybody sees this and freaks out and they forget how to sing, okay? So if I were you, I would practice this transition. So never, ever, ever, when you're woodshedding, never, ever, ever, just do a measure or a section or a phrase. Always practice through that as well. So I would practice this part right here. Just make sure that you know where your pitches are, that you can place that. The other place that I see a lot of issues and a lot of problems, probably the pronunciation right in here. So this is flecte quod est rigidum, fove quod est frigidum, rege quod est devium. Okay? The last thing that I would draw your attention to is when you're coming, anytime you're descending. And so depending on where you put your starting note, just be aware that there are certain points where you'll start to cross down through the passaggio and come out on the other side. And it's very difficult to place the notes if you don't have enough oxygen when you're coming out the other side from your passaggio. So for example, it's especially here, quod est aridum, people always run out of air, right around here. And then this double note where you have 2 pitches on 1 syllable always falls flat every time, okay? The last thing I would recommend is watching the pitch placement in here, making sure that you are only going as far as you need to, because especially after this jump, re, re, do, ti, la, sol, re, re, sol, that's a big jump. But look here, you're just moving around, you're hanging out all in the same spot. Okay?